What's going on, guys? Random Ducky here, welcome back to the Random Ducky channel. Today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different, as I'm already struggling to fucking talk. Well, today I'm gonna be reacting to something that I think I've already seen / heard. Definitely parts of it. I definitely know the chorus, because it was, I think, like a year and a half, 2 years ago. A song came out by, let me check the description. Oliver Anthony, an amazing song, North of Richmond. And a lot of people did a remix on that song. And I watched, I think, the remix from Gone, the remix from Dex I watched. And I think I saw a part of this, but at the point when I came across Chris Webby's reaction, I was already a few months behind. I think I saw that with some friends when it's just things playing on Chromecast, and this popped up, but I never really sat down and listened. That is one. Two, I know what the song's gonna be about. We all know what the song's gonna be about. We know what the original was about. We know what the movement is about. It's sad to see that this was a big thing for a little bit, and then it completely disappeared. So I want to bring this back, because North of Richmond, what is this about? About the rich and the corporations and the greed and the influence on people and trying to control us, trying to own us, trying to suppress us, oppress us. That thing is ever relevant, and it keeps being relevant, and it keeps being more relevant with everything going on in the world now. So I want to sit down and I want to see what I missed from this, break it down with you guys, and maybe start up the conversation again. Because guys, we really need to stick together, and every day now, with everything going on, for those of you that know, for those of you that don't know, I talk about it in other videos, especially the channel update video from a month ago, or the start of this month. It's really important that we keep this conversation going, that we keep sticking together, that we don't let them tear us, push us apart. So let's get straight into this. I'm excited to see what Webby is gonna do with this song, what he's gonna talk about, how he's gonna say it, how he's gonna flow. Well, we know Webby is always good. Also, one of you guys let me know in the comments that during a live stream, Webby hinted that he may be looking at touring Europe in the fall. I want to let you guys know. Thank you for letting me know that. That made my entire day. That hyped me up. That's the reason that I went back to see what Webby thinks on my main account, my main YouTube account, not his account, where I also have premium and everything. Where I am just I was checking out what didn't I watch on YouTube, what don't I have in my listen history on YouTube Music. And I saw this song unwatched. Not anything I didn't find it in YouTube Music in a playlist or anything. I've already added it. I almost listened to it while walking the dog, but I still want to do this. I just want to quickly say before we jump into this, Webby, if you're going on tour to Europe, count me in for every show. I am a professionally licensed security guard in Belgium, for one. I can always help with that if you want, if you need locals for jobs or something to go along on tour, let me know. Most of all, if you're coming to Europe, I'm coming to as many shows as I can. So, I am hyped. Webby, North of Richmond remix tour coming up, maybe? Let's get it.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me. People like you, wish I could just wake up.
Man, this is giving me Raw Thoughts, Raw Thoughts vibes. Just set up, camera work, way he's dressed. Ooh,
Richmond,
booze, cigarette, like that.
those that all just wanna have total control.
Close.
Yeah, give me freedom or give me death. To that we pledge allegiances. We the people had enough, it's time we aired our grievances against these treasonous demons. So raise the alarm, cause the pigs are fully taking over on this animal farm. Don't know anymore. This world's gotten too cold to ignore. Shit, is it 2023 or 1984? Thought police up at my door to open fire on me, but I'd rather die on my feet than survive on my knees. And please, we know how they look.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was a lot of time already. We gotta go back. Like, this is definitely getting fucking copyright. I don't care. Like, as long as it's not getting blocked in territories, I will always fight to have content appear in every territory. I don't fucking care about the copyright. The things he said already, talking about Animal Farm, 1984, George Orwell. Two things that were like ahead of the time, and I keep going through, like, keep seeing it everywhere. I keep seeing it everywhere, especially in my current situation in the world. 1984, where we have like Big Brother, where the state, like our government, is controlling everything. We have thought police that will, like, they know when you think about oppression or rebellion or about things that you shouldn't. They have like unified the language. They watch everyone. You have to like praise Big Brother. They adjust, change historic events. They change everything. Basically exactly what we should be warned about. And then Animal Farm, where like I haven't read it in a while. I don't think I've ever fully read it, because the thing is, school books that I had to read for school are the books that I usually never finished. The ones that I didn't have to read for school or couldn't choose to read for school are the ones that I finished. The Animal Farm, I believe, is like a metaphor of like the people are the animals, we're animals on a farm, and we are being fed and we are being kept in our bounds, something like that. So he's pulling those things in. He's also talking about, like, we're going to go back, we're going to break it down a bit more. I like the chorus. This song is amazing.
Yeah, give me freedom or give me death. To that we pledge allegiances. We the people had enough, it's time we aired our grievances.
Again, like, give me freedom or give me death. To that we pledge allegiances. We the people give us grievances. Like, the rhyme scheme, the scheme, was already saying, like, I pledge allegiance to a choice. I pledge allegiance to choosing my own path, I think is what he means here.
To that we pledge allegiances. We the give me freedom or give me death. To that we.
Okay, like, so he's basically saying, I don't want freedom or just outright shoot me. I guess I don't want to live under oppression. Which again, I'm all for. Preach it.
We the people had enough, it's time we aired our grievances against these treasonous demons. So raise the alarm, cause the pigs are fully taking over on this animal farm. Don't know anymore, this world's gotten too cold to ignore. Shit, is it 2023 or
Hold up. I don't know anymore, this world's gotten too cold to ignore. Shit, is it 2023 or 1984? As in, like, 1984 is a cold world. Like, the storytelling in the book, it does a great job at painting a picture. Like, for years, I was convinced that there was an actual, like, good movie adaptation of 1984, which will never be made, because then a lot of people are going to open their eyes, because it's not in a book. So people that don't really read books or don't care for books will then get a chance to, like, actually see it. They don't want that. Call me a nut, call me conspiracy theorist. I still believe that, like, there is a reason that we don't have, like, an actual big movie adaptation of that book. I might get blocked, or like maybe I know there's independent films or like smaller adaptations, but none of them are actually good or accurate. He's basically saying, like, if I look at the world, it's getting like colder, it's getting darker, getting like up against. We can all feel it. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. We can all feel it. And he's saying here, like, we're barreling towards 1984. Maybe we're there already, not the year, but the book. So, like, we need to stop this. Like, we need to be aware of this. And from the animal farm.
1984, thought police up at my door to open fire on me, but I'd rather die on my feet than survive on my knees and plead.
Thought police at my door, but I'd rather die on my knees. Like, again, thought police, like I said in the book, 1984, thought police, they can actually like, they will like interrogate you, lie detector test you to be like, to see like, are you still like doing everything that we tell you to, obeying every rule? Are like in the book there are examples of like people who are just like thinking like, wait, that doesn't seem right, and next morning they're gone. Someone knocked at their door at night, thought police, and they're gone, never to be seen again, or they come back and they're like brainwashed. It's been a while, but like damn, and the way he said it, like a little bit back.
On me, but I'd rather 1984, thought police up at my door to open fire on me, but I'd rather die on my feet than survive on my knees.
I'd rather die on my feet than survive on my knees. I'd rather die than kneel for you, than accept, than obey. Again, going back to the beginning, give me freedom or give me death. To that I pledge allegiances. Same thing, like the way, like those are some powerful words. That's bar.
Die on my feet than survive on my knees, and please, we know how they looking at us from up at the top. Ooh. The tougher they made it for us, the fucking tougher we got. They thought they'd keep us scared forever, but fuck it, we not. We'll send them back to north of Richmond in some cuffs or a box. Bow.
Yes! Yes, Webby! Speak your fucking mind. Yes! We'll send them back to north of Richmond in some cuffs, handcuffed prisoner, or a box, as in literally in a coffin, dead. That's how we're gonna send them back. And again, like north of Richmond, Virginia, I think that's where all the rich people live, but also Richmond, rich men, the rich men. But north of Richmond, I believe, if I remember correctly from back in the days, the north of like Richmond, I think it's like Virginia, near DC. That's where like all the elite, all the rich people, that's where all those neighborhoods are built, like gated communities, big houses, lots of land. That's over there. That was powerful stuff. Let's take that back. Again,
me, but I'd rather die on my feet than survive on my knees. Please, we know how to.
Also, like, just before we get into it, because I'm not gonna go all the way again, because again we need to move forward. But pay attention to like the way he's flowing here, the way he's like, chopping it up a bit. Like,
but I'd rather die on my feet than survive on my knees. And please, we know how they looking at us from up at the top. The tougher they made it for us, the fucking tougher we got.
We know how they're looking at us from up at the top. The tougher they made it for us, the tougher we got. Like again, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Not always, because if you get hit by a train and you don't die from that, well, you're not gonna be stronger. But sorry, that was like not really appropriate. Basically saying like they're making it tougher for us, raising prices. Like to give an example, big stores like basically wiping out like smaller convenience stores and like people's like, for us we call it like kruinier. I think for you it's like more of like smaller grocer or neighbor shop. Those are like getting crushed by like big chains with all their cash, with all their promos. And now we're at a point where all we have left is the big chain. So if the big chain says we're not going to be selling those things anymore, we're screwed. If the big chain says, we're gonna up the money and we're gonna make it tougher, we're not gonna pay you extra, we're not gonna raise the wages, but we are gonna raise the prices of everything, inflation, which we saw back there, which we're seeing now with tariffs, with everything else going on, while still like providing money for things that we're like, hey, stop providing money for that, please, because that is not good. I'm not gonna name any specifics. You all know what I'm talking about. And the corporations basically being like, nah, what are you gonna do? Not buy from us? Not buy from a corporation? What are you gonna do? No free same-day shipping? No Amazon Prime? No movies? No streaming? They own fucking everything. Like back in the day we used to have like video rental stores. Now we have streaming services. We have Amazon. We have still Blu-ray sales, but more streaming. They own everything. They make it tougher for us. Because if they choose to keep the prices down and the wages the same, or keep everything the same and raise everything the same, it wouldn't be tougher for us, but they might lose a little bit of, or they might make less money, not even lose money. I went way off on that one line. Let's continue.
The tougher they made it for us, the fucking tougher we got. They thought they'd keep us scared forever, but fuck it, we not. We'll send them back to north of Richmond in some cuffs or a box.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to.
Don't kill me, YouTube.
People like you wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is.
Oh, Togo! Yay!
With an whole soul. The Richmond, north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Of course. Richmond, north of Richmond, we all know they want to have total control. And that is the thing. Like, this is something I find mind-numbing. We come from a time, we have had a time where, and this video is gonna get shadow banned from every fucking angle. We had a time where factories could do everything they want. No safety regulations, child labor. They did whatever they wanted. We lived there. Like people lived on grounds of factories. Like they got to live there, part of their paycheck automatically away for rent. They had a store there. All the money they earned, almost all of it, went back to the companies. Then we had revolutions. We had people coming on the streets. We had massive actions. We got OSHA, we got safety regulations, we got labor laws, we got rights, we got unions. We're not there everywhere, but where I live, like everything, even cleaners have a union, even like, I think even like bars and like stuff like that, hospitality has a union. Basically that, and now we're slowly going back to there, because if you work for Amazon and you watch movies at home through Amazon Prime, your money's already going back. If you buy things through Amazon and you work at Amazon, it's already going back. That's the thing. They raise the prices on the products, keep the wages down, so that your money keeps going to them and less money keeps going to you. That is fucking disgusting. We are like going full circle again. We are looping back, and that is why I wanted to like listen to this, even though we're 2 years later. I think it's 2 years. Let me quickly check. August 20, 2023. So almost 2 years ago. This is still relevant. This is even more relevant now. So all I gotta say is I've been talking way too much. Webby, preach. Chorus is beautiful though.
Behind the politicians, there's a far more sinister villain that's power driven. Only answer to money is their religion. They controlling the way that we live in, keeping us mentally stuck in a prison, so that the fire they know is rebellion never can spread whenever it's risen. But they've been seeing us waking up, and now they fucking afraid. As we the people get to see them through their fucking charade. We're being played by these elites who would rather see us enslaved, as they lead us by the hand where the land's dug with a grave. And
what have I been saying? Like, this is it. This is it. Webby says it all. Like, again, I can break this down, but it's more so expanding, starting conversation, doing my part of the conversation so the conversation can continue. But like, I'm gonna break this down. Like, I want to like play it out. One thing I gotta point out, I love the flow there. Like, I love that flow switch up. I think I went too far. Yeah. Okay.
behind the politicians, there's a far more sinister villain that's power driven. Only answer to money is their religion.
Behind the politicians, there's a far more sinister villain. Again, like, politicians control the country, and I'm sorry, I don't want to get political, but if you look at America and the presidency now, it is clear that corporations and money hold the strings. And that's what I've been saying. They control our ways, they control everything. They, like, increasingly wipe their ass with regulations, rules, and laws. And they just get away with it because they have everything in their pocket, because every country, every government is afraid, because if everything leaves there, they lose a lot of money there, a lot of tax revenue, which a lot of corporations dodge a lot of taxes, so would it really be a loss? And what will they do then? Raise all the costs for us again. So either way, we are the ones that are screwed. Again, like, just, but I wanna, because with all that talking, I forgot what the following two lines were.
That's power driven, only answer to money.
That's power driven, only answer to money is their religion. Again, what I've been saying.
They controlling the way that we live in, keeping us mentally stuck in a prison, so that the fire they know is rebellion never can spread whenever it's risen. But they've been seeing us.
So that they were keeping us mentally locked in a prison, so that the fire of rebellion can never, that the fire never spreads, that the rebellion never get arisen. Like, they're keeping us distracted. They pan us out against each other. They divide us, because if we all get together, we are still in charge. We are still the consumer. It's still supply and demand. Companies can't live without consumers. If tomorrow, just take an example, a certain soft drink manufacturer, which name starts with a C and the second part also with a C, is like supporting a country that is like doing something that rhymes with the word endolite. That's not a word, but you get my point. If every consumer, everyone on earth would agree for one day and just for a month not buy any product from them, they're over. And before we even reach the point where we are getting tempted to, like, oh, I really want one, it's not the same, all those excuses, before that point even can happen, within 2-3 days, we could see it. What happened to the stock markets? Tariffs were announced, they dropped. Within 2-3 days, we shifted, lowered the tariffs, paused things, bam, and it went to normal again. Within a few days, they went on their knees. And that is what we as a people can do if we get together. And they don't want that, because they don't want that fire of rebellion to spread, because they know. Why do they oppress us? Why do they suppress us? Because they are afraid of us. They know we pose the danger. They know we hold the power if we are united, if we are on the same side. That's why they keep dividing us. That's why they keep distracting us. That's why they keep throwing things in there. That is basically what he's saying, and I just went like 5 minutes over that. I'm sorry. I love that flow.
But they've been seeing us waking up, and now they fucking afraid. As we the people get to
I just said that.
through their fucking charade. We're being played by these elites who would rather see us enslaved. As they lead us by the hand where the land's dug with a grave. And they could
As they lead us by the hand where the land's dug with a grave. I think
enslaved as they lead.
to keep us in
Charade. We're being played by these elites who would rather see us enslaved as they lead us by the hand where the land's dug with a grave. And
where the land's dug with it. Oh, damn. Like I'm like adding explanation to everything he's saying. I'm like expanding on what he's saying, but the way he's saying it, the words he chooses, the bars that he makes of it, all delivered, all well chosen. Those are the most powerful, clear words to say it. So if you want more explanation, more breakdown, listen to me. If you want to feel that fucking fire being ignited in you, listen to his words.
rather see us enslaved as they lead us by the hand where the land's dug with a grave. And they could kill a character through stories they publish, or they'll just murder us and brand it as suicide to the public, or an accidental overdose. Print the story, run it, say it's fact so people trust it, accept it, and move on from it.
Oh. Or kill us and blame it or pretend it's suicide. Are we referring to my name is Jeff with an island? Because again, yeah, didn't kill himself. What? YouTube? No, nothing. I said nothing. I said nada. No, I want to go back to this part because he's again, and that's something I really want to break down without like going 2-3 minutes about what he's saying in a broader subject. What he says here.
To the public or an accidental overdose. Murder us and branded as they could kill us slaves as they lead us by the hand where the land's dug with a grave. And they could kill a character through stories they publish, or they'll just murder us and branded as suicide to the public.
They could kill our character through stories they publish. Remember what I explained about George Orwell's 1984? How in that, the government, Big Brother, is actively going back and changing history. Like, for example, there's all this talk about there's a war going on, but is the war really going on? We don't know, because they are deciding the stories. They are deciding what gets in paper. They are even going back because everything is digital. And what is the problem with everything digital? If you have a newspaper at home, I would like, please go to the website of that news organization, of that paper, put the article in the paper next to the article, the same article online. You're gonna know this difference. That is the thing. In the world of Big Brother, it's all online, or at least it's all controlled. Even if it's on papers, if there's things on papers, it's still controlled. It can still be checked, thought police again, but they go back. They change certain things, like an article says this general received a commendation for his battle, and then later on that general gets arrested by the thought police because he's thinking of rebellion. They would like remove or replace his name or rewrite that entire article. That is what he's saying here with they can rewrite stories to kill our character assassinated, or they will just outright finish us off, make it look like an accident or suicide, make sure that everything, all the evidence and everything is in place, make sure that everyone who needs to be bribed or controlled is up, and they got rid of you. And that is what is happening nowadays. Look it up.
Through stories they publish, or they'll just murder us and brand it as suicide to the public, or an accidental overdose. Print the story, run it, say it's facts so people.
He's not specifying the examples, but the examples that he's naming are actual examples that you can look up. My name is Jeff, an accidental overdose.
To the public, or an accidental overdose. Print the story, run it, say it's facts so people trust it, accept it, and move on from it. But it's time to pick a side and get to striking a nerve. In any way we're able, I'm fighting this fight with my words. And if they keep pushing, then fuck it, we inciting the purge. And just to think, all we wanted was the rights we deserve.
Yeah, that says it fucking all. All we wanted is the rights we deserve. I think it's only chorus from now on. I just want to go back real quick.
Didn't move on from it, but it's time to pick a side and get to striking a nerve.
It's time to pick a side and get to striking a nerve. Like what I said, it's time. Are you with the people or are you with the corporations? Again, what do you want? Do you want to get screwed over? Do you want to get controlled? Do you want to keep like struggling more and more? Do you want to see the world go down the path it is? Or do you want to fucking pick a side, unite, strike a nerve, like I said, boycott to, like, I'm not going to call for anything. I'm not going to give suggestions or ideas, but you know what it means. And fucking go against it, because the end, I'm just gonna like let it play until we get to the line.
And get to striking a nerve. In any way we're able, I'm fighting this fight with my words.
In any way we're able, like strike a nerve, in any way we're able. For him, that's fighting with his words. That's making this song. That's making Raw Thoughts. That's making songs like even Sandbox Solitaire. The intros to the albums, they all have like almost everything has like subtle references, has certain like doubles in there. He's fighting this fight with his words. He's one of the people that will like we're doing now. This exactly is exactly what he means.
I didn't get to striking a nerve. In any way we're able, I'm fighting this fight with my words. And if they keep pushing, then fuck it, we inciting the purge. And just to think,
yes,
all we wanted was the rights we deserve.
If they keep pushing, fuck it, we inciting a purge. And all we wanted is the rights we deserve. And I think I speak for most, I don't care if a corporation makes profit. Like the same way I don't care that someone that works double the hours that someone else works, that works during times, nights when people don't work, get an extra bonus, get an extra premium. That's not the correct word. I don't care about that. That is fair. But we gotta keep it fair. Like if half the world doesn't have food on a daily basis, and then there are people that could buy all the food in the world every day for a year, that's not fair. Like, how much money do you actually need? You already have a villa, you already have ground, it's fully paid off. You don't need any more money on that front. Like, that is exactly a thing. Like, you're allowed to make more money if you do more work, if you earn it, if you deserve it. You don't get to fucking screw over others and benefit off of that. That is the rights we deserve. We deserve the same rights as you. The right for food, the right for survival, the right for fucking life. And don't even get me started on government control, with them deciding what is legal and illegal. Them basically, human rights only exist as long as the people above us, corporations, governments, enforcement level, traditional level, as long as they respect those rights. The moment they decide we can abandon those rights, it's okay and we'll get everything we want, they'll do it in a heartbeat. That is a fucking problem in this world. I'm gonna go back 10
But
seconds
anyway, we're
for Webby.
able. I'm fighting this fight with my words. And if they keep pushing, then fuck it. We inciting the purge. And just to think, all we wanted was the rights we deserve.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to. For people
I love
like
this
me,
song. It's
people like you. Wish I could just
like, I
wake
think
up
this song
and
got
it
so
not be true,
overplayed
but it is.
that I
Oh, it is.
like over remixed and over covered in every style, everywhere, every reel, every TikTok, that I was fucking done with it.
Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
To Connecticut, CT,
Know what you do, and they don't think you know.
with my
Know that you do.
CT shirt.
Dollar ain't shit, and it's
Tell
nice to
me,
go
tell
in.
me.
Cause the rich
Webby.
man, cause the rich man.
The Richmond, or the Richmond. Again, like that fucking part of like the chorus of the original song. Shout out to Oliver Anthony, by the way. I haven't heard anything after the song. I hope you're still alive. I hope you're still kicking. I'm gonna check out if you have anything more. Definitely. But like I said in the beginning, the reason I wanted to do this wasn't like an actual first reaction to the song, although it was that because I thought I heard that song before. But like I don't think, not that I'm aware of, like I had heard any of the bars before. I may have just like heard another remix of it on the background. The video, beautiful, classic, really fit the point of like I'm out in nature, I'm just standing by a tree, smoking, telling my things, but maybe also could be like a little double, subtle reference, subtle nod to like out in nature, away from urban and the like busy life, big cities, government, law enforcement. Like the further away from that, the freer you are and the safer it is to talk about this, because in a city, every wall can have ears. I'm gonna not leave you on that pessimistic note. Either way, this was awesome. We need to bring this back. Maybe I'll see into like licensing, remixing it. I'll have to check and see. Either way, again, Webby, thank you. I really hope that EU tour comes, or at least come to the Netherlands. It's legal to puff pass there. Do a few shows, like enough countries around it can get to it easily. That alone would be awesome. It's legal in Germany as well now, so maybe that as well. Like, I would definitely understand if you skip Belgium due to laws, regulations, overall being shit. But I really hope, and I promise I will go to every show I can. Like, I will take all, if I know it well enough in advance, I will take all holiday days I have left, all vacation days I have left, and go to just for like the night of a show and go to all these shows. Either way, I have been a Random Ducky. This video will get shadow banned, so I would appreciate a like, share, a sub. If you like this, I have a ton of other content. I have reactions to Webby, I have reactions to Samsung, where I talk more about like these things, my views, try and spark the conversations. If you're new here, welcome. I keep it real here. I will not, like Webby, I will not be shut up. If I can't say something, I will. Whoever hears it, whoever will hear it, I do this because I have a passion for rap. I have a passion for listening to it, breaking it down, for the lyrical side of it, for the beats as well. In my rap, I dabble a bit, but I can't talk about that with rap and with music. I have a ton more experience and knowledge of like shooting videos, visual effects, stuff like that. So I try to include that. But mostly it's sharing passion with others and you guys sharing your passion with me through comments, through watching this. So if you like what you saw, definitely check out the rest. Definitely consider subscribing, consider saying. For now, as always, take care of yourself, take care of others, stay united, not divided. And like Webby said, we just want the rights we deserve. Either way, until next time.